All right, how's it going? Some random chili head here. And today I'm going to be reviewing the best Calabrian chilies in oil preserve that I think I've ever had. And I know it sounds kind of funny. I mean, you'd probably think just about any a brand like this that people don't really talk too much about in the in the chili head community. Like, why would anyone care about a specific brand? And I've tried a whole bunch of different ones that I can't remember, but this one for the past 5 to 6 years has really stood out to me. It's better than the Trader Joe's brand, which kind of comes as like a chili mash, but that will be for a totally different video. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Delizie di Calabria. So they are whole Calabrian long peppers in olive oil preserve. I'm trying to see, with a bit of salt added. Yeah, a bit of salt and white wine vinegar. So this video is also going to be a bit different from my other hot sauce reviews because this isn't actual hot sauce. These are whole Calabrian chilies in oil. So instead, what I'm going to do for this review is I am going to I'm going to fill up the spoon with as many Calabrian chilies as it can handle so I can do the review. It's not a challenge. These are very easy for me to, chew down on and stomach. And that should be good. So I also have a paper towel on me so I don't, have to continue the video with really, really, runny fingers. But oh, I almost spilled that. Okay, never mind. I feel like an idiot. But yeah. Let's see if I can find a good one. I'm trying to find a good one. There we go. There's a good one. It's a lot like Tabasco chili. It's a lot like a Tabasco chili. And first impressions, they pack a bit of heat. Their Scoville scale is anywhere between 25,000 and 40,000 Scoville heat units. So they have about as much heat as you can reasonably expect from from a chili in their range. At the same time, they have even more range than like jalapenos, and they are still at the kind of lower end of the spectrum for a lot of people. So there's a lot of variation. I personally tasted a few of these that taste much hotter than others. I can't vary it to size. They do vary a bit in size. That's actually one of the larger ones that I just showed. Some of these are teeny tiny. So yeah, I can't determine it by size or color or what. I really couldn't tell you. But let me get a few more loaded on the spoon. And I want to see how many I can get before it falls over and causes me problems. And I've actually been sharing these with a roommate, and I'm going to have to remind him to not put the fucking stems back in the container because it's fucking gross. But yeah, sorry about that. It's the mini rant. Okay. I'll count them as I go. I was not counting as I was layering them on the spoon. So yeah, oil preserve tastes pretty nice. Let's get into the actual flavor of the chili and texture. It has, since they're preserved in oil and vinegar, it has a very strong, vinegar, fruity taste. Lots of seeds, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but that's something to keep in mind with Calabrian chilies. They have lots and lots of seeds, but they're very tasty. As far as heat goes, that's two. I place them between a 2 and a 3 out of 10. Um, Not a whole lot of heat, but arguably some of the most flavorful chilies that I've ever had. And I wish that um, fresh Calabrian chilies were more readily available in the United States. I guess there's just not enough demand for them amongst people that are into hot chilies. So yeah, I really wish there was more of them, but very good. Nice tart umami flavor. You don't really get slapped in the face with capsaicin. So that's what's kind of nice about dabbling with hot chilies or somewhat hot chilies in this range is really they're just flavorful. They're not slapping you in the face. As far as flavor goes, just straight, I'd give them a 10 out of 10. Wonderful flavor. In this oil preserve, it's like a mouth orgasm. Very, very good. Okay. I think that was about 6 or 7 of them. Yeah. They're very flavorful. Um, they're not going to knock you on your face with heat, but they do pack a bit of a punch. Especially somehow the vinegar in the oil preserve manages to keep the heat lingering longer on your tongue and lips. No throat hit. Absolutely done. That's what I've noticed with chilies that are, I don't know if I could put an exact number on it, but are, less hot than a habanero, let's say. Notably less hot than a habanero. They tend to not assault your throat, so that's a really nice thing. And yeah, even if you're not really into spicy food, I would highly suggest picking up whole Calabrian long peppers and olive oil. They are a true wonder. But as far as with food, I decided to take a few of them. I think I took about 4 of them, 4 of the biggest ones I could find. I just finely diced them up, and I mixed them in with some pasta. This is just a simple pasta dish, and yeah, how's it going? Please let me know in the comments. Let me know how your day's going, what you appreciate, what you don't appreciate about my video making. And yeah, there was a nice camera that I was given as a gift years ago that I want to see if I can find and restore, because that would really help the quality of my videos. And I do still have, Final Cut Pro. I think it was Pro X version. So I want to improve my videos. I mean, I don't care about the money that I may make in the future for monetization. I care about being able to reach people, and yeah. As far as texture goes, I would label them at about my personal opinion. I mean, I have to imagine eating these dry, but I would probably rate them at about 8 out of 10. So, in the oil, it's so smooth, it's so velvety on my tongue. I would rate it about 10 out of 10, texture-wise. Aroma, I actually didn't do it. Before I taste this, let me get a quick whiff of the aroma. Heavenly. 10 million out of 10. There's something about preserved Calabrian chilies in olive oil and vinegar that is, it's heavenly to smell. Yeah, without further ado, don't be fooled by their Scoville scale rating. They actually pack a decent punch in the food. I'm still at, maybe a 3, between a 2 and a 3 out of 10 as far as heat goes. With this mixed in with some pretty carb-rich food. And carbs are known to kind of offset heat that you get from capsaicin. Very, very good flavor on this. I get more sweetness. It's being brought out by the Calabrian Chilis, but I don't taste as much of the fruity notes. It's helped adding to the umami flavor that I got from the sun-dried tomatoes, and all in all, it's just a good combination. I would say, with respect to Calabrian Chilis, the best pairing or addition would be tomato-based sauces, particularly like puttanesca sauces or arrabbiata. I don't even know if I said that right, but tomato-based sauces. I would even venture to say, too, the oil preserve would go a long way in those sauces. Just be mindful, it is a bit salty. But yeah, it would go really well in tomato-based sauces. I think even creamy-based sauces, you want to make a creamy carbonara, Alfredo, I'm sorry, I know I sound like an idiot trying to, say those in an authentic Italian voice, but, when I'm tasting something that's super authentic, unless I'm really going to butcher it, I'm going to try. I'm going to try my best to get the authenticity of the pronunciation correct. So, yeah. Pesto. I almost forgot. I want to see if, it's kind of an expensive thing for me to do. It would be an expensive thing for me to do because these don't run super cheap. I think regular price at our local market is where I live is about $5.99. But you get what you pay for. Very flavorful. Price point, I would say, is between an 8 and a 9 out of 10. Not a perfect price point, but it's pretty solid. It's pretty solid for sure. So yeah, it would be kind of more of an expensive idea to use this oil in place of like just regular olive oil in making a pesto. And probably not super authentic, but I would do it. I would do it for sure. And yeah, so anything in the realm of Italian cooking that can use a good kick of heat and some salty fruitiness with umami notes, I would highly recommend using the whole Calabrian long peppers in oil. I would highly recommend it. So I already rated aroma, flavor. Wait, did I do flavor? I think I'd say, yeah. The actual just flavor is a solid 10 out of 10. Just keep in mind that you do have to kind of load them up because they in like carb-rich dishes, they kind of it's not that the flavor gets muted, but the notes become more subtle. So I don't mean to sound like I'm contradicting myself, but the more I think about it, the more I realize the flavor is not a perfect 10 out of 10. I already covered heat a few times. But the texture was about a 7 or an 8 out of 10. And yeah, I think that will be the bulk of the video. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please hit the like button. Please leave a comment. Let me know how your day's going. If you have interesting things on your YouTube channel that you would like to share with me, that's of course related to what I do. Yes, please let me know, and also subscribe and hit bell notifications if you want to be notified of my regular uploads. Mostly regular. I may be taking a little bit of time off to get situated, get some better lighting, because this right now is horseshit. I'm not gonna lie. not the best lighting. And yeah, I think I covered everything. So have a nice day.